Yeah.
And let's go with this first topic. How would you feel about being able to get, I don't know, a little Botox while department store shopping? Okay, well, we're gonna have some issues. Listen, there's a major UK department store chain and it's now offering your fillers. How about a little fat freezing, other cosmetic procedures while you shop? So should these services be offered in places like department stores?
No. Yeah, I hear you. I also am a bit apprehensive about this idea for several reasons. First of all, like, skill level? Like, I guess, like, you really, when you're dealing with your face, I think you want someone who is seasoned at dealing with faces. You don't want someone who's done the short training.
It's not like the girl is coming from the shoe department over here.
Well, do we know that? We don't know that for sure. I think the skill level thing is part of it, but I also worry about the kind of like ubiquity, like this kind of expectation now. If it's available at like the gas station and the drive-through and the whatever, if there's gonna be this kind of sense that like even those who don't want to have Botox or fillers or whatever are gonna start to feel like, I guess I gotta do this because it feels like that's what everyone's doing. I even feel that for myself, to be honest. You guys have influenced me. Like, I'll be honest, I have had Botox 3 times over the past 5 years, and the last time I got it done, speaking of skill level, Jason, at one point, I didn't tell him, and at one point he said to me, "Did you just bleach your face?" And I said, "Maybe." And he goes, "Because you look like Spock." Because I had one of those. It was around Christmas time. So all this to say,
But have you been back since then?
I've been back once since then.
After spocking?
After spocking.
Okay.
But if I wasn't, none of my friends who don't work in the entertainment industry get Botox done. I don't think I would be doing it were it not that I am in this thing, and you guys have been messing with my head.
That's funny because the people,
I'm kidding, sort of.
The people I know who work in this industry get Botox, and the people I know who don't work in this industry get Botox. I mean, it is like it is a misnomer to think that only people who are influencers are in the public eye. A lot of regular people are out there. That you can't make this into a $1 billion industry if you're just dealing with a niche population that is influencers and television people.
But I think going along with that, I get the idea of pressure. I mean, I think about that for my daughter, for example, if we're walking through, but then could you say the same thing about walking by a gym? Right? I mean, and I say this now, I say gym is a little different, but like the idea of like, oh man, I guess I gotta work out because everybody's working out. Or how about people who are getting gray hair and you have to go to the salon? For me now, every 3.5 weeks. It's like the pressures are there for all kinds of things. And I don't know that this one is different enough. And when I say that, it's because I've been doing injectables.
That you're putting in your
very safe. Listen, it's very, very, very safe. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying this because I think everybody should do it. I work hard on how I look. I work hard on how I feel. I have to reverse a little bit of damage that I did in my younger years. I do. I liked the sun too much. I did a lot of skin damage. I partied a little too hard in my 20s. And guess where it shows? My skin. And I feel amazing on the inside. If I want to look as good on the outside, I don't think I should be shamed for that.
Well, no one's shaming you. To be clear, I don't think anyone's shaming anybody. I think it's just a question of like finances, accessibility, and skill.
I think that if there's an agreement that it's not only going to be, you know, educate, like there has to be education around it. So if you're going into these stores, it's not this accessible Botox land where you don't know anything about it, but you're gonna get it and it's gonna be at a very low cost. I think that if there's education around it, that's okay. And I think that maybe partnering with some folks who are doing it, you know, sustainably and also again around education. I don't think that there's anything wrong with Botox or doing some, you know, beauty enhancements as long as you know what you're doing to your body.
And this place in the UK, they won't even talk to you unless you're 25 and over.
Exactly.
And then they give you a 1 week a cooling off period. So if you want to get it done, they'll say now great. We'll see you in a week if you still want to do it.
Oh, see, now I'm bummed out. A week off. Well, I like the 25-year age limit, but like the week cooling off is because I would want to for the. I recently did Botox for the first time 2 months ago, and I went and made the appointment and saw the person I wanted to see. But it's hard to get an appointment. Right? And now that I know exactly what I want and the dosage that I want it in, it would be convenient to walk into a drugstore and be like, give me 21 cc's of the baby Botox here, and here, let's go. That's it.
I get hooked. I have no business. I can't have it that accessible. No way. I just got my armpits done. Have you? Do you guys?
So you got
you
got Botox in your
armpits done?
Yeah.
I'm a sweat-free baby. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I didn't need to know that 10 years ago. I don't need to know that these things are there and readily available. I don't. Yeah.
And would you go again for your armpits?
100%.
Okay. Would you go to the drugstore?
Yes, I'll go anywhere that'll make me not sweat. It's like, oh, I'm desperate. I'm a sweaty gal.